Several days passed after the summer festival. Life at the Shiunji mansion appeared normal on the outside, but everyone knew something had changed. The dinner table, once filled with loud conversations and teasing, now had strange moments of silence. Whenever Arata spoke, at least one of his sisters would unconsciously look at him. When their eyes met, they quickly looked away. Arata noticed these small changes but chose not to ask about them. He believed forcing the issue would only make things worse. Instead, he continued treating everyone exactly as he always had. Ironically, that kindness only made the sisters' feelings grow stronger. Uka tried convincing herself that she could hide her emotions. It didn't work. One afternoon, she saw Arata helping Katono study. The two of them laughed together over a mistake in a textbook. It was an innocent scene, yet Uka felt an unfamiliar ache in her chest. She interrupted them with an excuse that barely made sense. Later that evening, she became angry with herself. Why am I acting like this? She had never been jealous before. Now she couldn't stop comparing herself with her own sisters. Seha spent her free time reading psychology books, hoping logic would explain what she was feeling. Instead, she reached an uncomfortable conclusion. Love wasn't something that could be solved like a math problem. The more she analyzed her emotions, the more confused she became. She noticed that Arata never expected anything in return when he helped others. He simply acted because he cared. That quiet kindness gradually broke through the emotional walls she had built around herself. Bonri quickly realized that several of her sisters had begun seeing Arata differently. Rather than competing with them, she focused on protecting the family's happiness. She worried that open rivalry might permanently damage the relationships they had built since childhood. Whenever arguments started, Bonri gently calmed everyone down. Although she smiled, readers could tell she was carrying her own emotional burden. Minami participated in his school's annual sports festival. All of his siblings came to watch. When Minami was injured during one of the events, every sister rushed toward him at almost the same time. The crowd noticed how worried they were. After the event, Minami laughed and insisted she was fine. Although Arata still hadn't accepted anyone's romantic feelings, he slowly realized something important. The atmosphere inside the mansion could never return to normal, even if nobody confessed again. Even if everyone pretended nothing had changed, the truth would always remain. For the first time, he wondered whether avoiding the issue was actually hurting everyone more. Unable to hide her feelings any longer, Uka met Arata alone. She admitted that after learning the truth about their family, she had started seeing him differently. She didn't ask him to answer immediately. She only wanted him to know how she truly felt. Arata was speechless. He had always seen Uka as one of the people closest to him. Hearing her heartfelt confession shook everything he believed about their relationship. He gently explained that he needed time. He didn't want to reject her carelessly. More importantly, he feared that making a choice could divide the family forever. Uka accepted his answer, even though it wasn't the one she had hoped for. The atmosphere in the Shiunji household becomes much more emotional. After the truth about the families' relationships comes to light, the sisters can no longer hide the feelings they have developed for Arata. What started as admiration and dependence gradually turns into romantic love for several of them. One by one, they openly admit that their feelings are no longer just those of siblings. Each confession is different. Some are calm and sincere, while others are emotional and difficult because they know their feelings could change the family's relationships forever. Arata is completely caught off guard. He never expected the people he had always treated as family to confess their love to him. Instead of immediately giving anyone an answer, he is left confused and overwhelmed, realizing that every decision he makes could deeply affect the people closest to him. The confessions create tension within the family. Some of the sisters become more determined to pursue Arata, while others struggle with jealousy, guilt, and uncertainty. Despite these complicated emotions, they all share one wish: to be honest about how they truly feel, instead of hiding their emotions any longer. Rather than providing a clear romantic ending, the story ends by opening the door to a new chapter. The confessions completely change the dynamics of the Shiunji family, leaving viewers wondering who, if anyone, Arata will ultimately choose. The ending is designed as a dramatic cliffhanger that sets up future developments instead of resolving every relationship.